Hello, everyone. This is day number 14 on the line diet for me. So I've only been eating beef, salt, and water for the past 14 days. So it's a 2-week anniversary. Congrats to me. Well, actually, I felt a bit, I don't know, demotivated, stagnated today when I woke up because I was a little bit itchy at night, to be honest. Like I was scratching a little bit on my left arm, and so my skin is a little more inflamed again today. And I just felt the kind of, I don't know, my resistance to doing this diet kind of creep up a little bit. Only eating beef. At some point, your body is, or your mind maybe, is going to start to resist that a little bit and crave some variety. And I've definitely felt that today, this morning when I woke up. Especially since I had a dream about food again. I dreamt I was eating a very crunchy salad with lettuce and tomatoes. And actually, this is weird, but in this dream, I was thinking about eating it, but I knew I wasn't allowed to. And so I was just making the salad, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat it, so I was making it for someone else, I believe. And then it looked so good, and I was like almost ready to take a bite, and I felt so guilty about it in the dream. And so actually, what ended up happening, I thought, okay, what if I just take a bite and I eat it, I chew it, and then I don't swallow it, I spit it out again? Like that wouldn't be cheating, right? That would count. So, so that's what I did in the dream, and I don't know. It doesn't make much sense, I guess, but yeah. So it just goes to show where my subconscious mind is at. What maybe my body's even craving. I don't really know what to make of that. Like if this is like a true need, my body telling me that it's missing something, that it needs something else to eat to thrive, or if it's just a thing of the mind, if it's a psychological craving for carbs or for, I don't know, something crunchy, some texture, could be some vitamins, some minerals. That would be more on the physical side, but yeah, that's been my experience over the past day. I don't know. I mean, I would say in general, first of all, my asthma is really good. As I mentioned before, like I've not had to take any medications for the past week, which is huge. And my breathing is really good, so I'm very happy with that. Yeah, my skin is it's like I would say it's about 80% there. I will add some pictures for you guys to see what it's like. It just has, those same places that used to be very red and inflamed. You can still see that there's something going on for sure, right? It's not completely healed yet. And it might just be that because it's been so long that these places, spots on my body, on my arms, on my neck have been inflamed, that is, there's so much damage that goes so deep inside under the skin that my body is just taking really a long time to heal those places. So I don't want to rule that possibility out, and say that the diet doesn't work. And it's only been 14 days, to be fair. And yeah, so I've also, it might also be the case that, because I used to use a lot of creams and moisturizers as well on my skin. And if you do that for a long time, especially if you use cortisone creams, which I have not used that much recently, actually, I've pretty much stopped using them about 2 years ago. But every now and then, if my skin would get, really bad, and I don't know, I was feeling bad, I was having a bad day, I used those creams to like, weaken the symptoms a little bit. And so that combined with the moisturizer that I also tended to use every day actually before I went off moisturizers about 2 weeks ago, can just seep into the skin and make it more difficult for your body to fully heal eventually. So that might I'm thinking that might be another factor as to why my skin is taking longer to heal than my breathing, for example, or even my allergies, because like I have not have had like really stuffy nose for a while. Like it's not been perfectly clear, but it's not been that bad. So, so yeah, yeah, those are. I don't know. Those are my thoughts today. I'm also not introducing, but I'm drinking a lot more meat broth because I've listened to interviews with people on the GAPS diet, which is another diet used to heal autoimmune and gut issues. And they really stress the importance of broth, so bone broth or meat broth. And this broth is very gentle to digest, very gentle on your digestive system and on the gut. And all the amino acids in the broth and the gelatin, I believe, and many other nutrients there are perfect to heal the gut and the gut lining, which is what is apparently damaged in people with eczema and autoimmune issues in general. So yeah, I'm trying to make a lot more broth, drink broth every day with every meal, preferably. I just drank broth this morning when I woke up. So yeah, trying to do more of that, and perhaps that will accelerate healing. I don't know, but that's my plan for now. So yeah. And also meat broth is preferable to bone broth, especially if you're very sensitive, if you're histamine intolerant, because meat broth produces less histamine than bone broth in general. So it is easier to digest, and I have noticed that as well. Like if I drink bone broth at night, I don't sleep as well usually because my digestion is like ongoing throughout the night. So meat broth seems to be easier to digest and has a lot of the same benefits, bone broth as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Just waiting for my meat delivery actually, but drinking broth in the meantime and continuing this for now. I'll see if I change something in the future, but for now I'll do this. Give it, a good solid 4 to 6 weeks to see really how well it works, and then see what the next step is. So for today, and hope you have a great day. If you want to follow along, consider subscribing. And leave me a comment how your journey is going, how your health journey is going, what you've been up to, and